understand by a ballad? A ballad is a song or a poem that narrates short stories. In this poem there are many stanzas, and when we will read these stanzas we will understand that there is a long story given. So in simple language we can say like that ballad means narrating a story in short stanzas. And generally these ballads narrates tales of courage. It means tales of bravery. In this story we will study about a dragon who is a very brave. Earlier his master didn't know about it that he is a brave, but once when he met with an incident, that time he will show his bravery. Tale means story, and Custard the dragon. Actually the dragon is an imaginary creature, and the Custard, this name given to this dragon by his master. And in this story there is a girl, Belinda. Name is Belinda, and she had 4 pets and 1 wagon also. Wagon means just like a cart, red color cart. Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon and a Trulio little pet dragon. Belinda is a girl who lived in a white house with a little black kitten. So she had pets. So the first one was a little kitten and a little grey mouse. Grey, the mouse has a grey color, so called as a grey mouse, and a little yellow dog, and the dog has yellow color, so yellow dog, and a little red wagon. Wagon means that cart, it is of red color. Isha, better come this side. And a little yellow dog and a little red wagon. And the last one is 3 pets means kitten, mouse, dog, and the last one was a Trulio little pet dragon, and the last pet was dragon. Relio and Trulio, these names used for dragon only. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink. Now Belinda had given different name to her pets. So the first one she had given name. Now the name of the little black kitten, she was calling this kitten by Ink name. So the Ink means little kitten. And the little grey mouse, she called him Blink. And for the grey mouse, she had kept name Blink. She was calling by this name Ink and Blink. Ink kitten and a grey mouse Blink. And the little yellow dog was Sharp as Mustard. Sharp as mustard. And the dog, she compared dog with a mustard. So she kept, mustard means in Hindi we can say sarso. So her body just like a yellow color and shiny as a mustard. So she was calling him by mustard. And the last one, but the dragon was a coward. He was not a brave. So she was calling him by, she called him Custard because of he was not brave. Every time whenever there is they were fight with each other, that a Custard always search safe place for himself. Now the third stanza. Custard the dragon had a big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath. Mouth like a fireplace, chimney for a nose, and a Trulio daggers on his toes. Now in this stanza, in the third stanza, we will study about, this is the description of this dragon. Custard the dragon had a big sharp teeth. So that the dragon had big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him, and on his body there were spikes. Spikes means कांटेदार उसके बॉडी पे बना हुआ था, and a scales underneath. Mouth like a fireplace. Mouth like a fireplace. It means Belinda, this poet has used, there is like means there is a simile used. Simile we know when we are comparing between two things with using like or as. So mouth, here poet has used dragon's mouth like a fireplace because whenever he opened his mouth, it looks like from his mouth there fire coming out. So mouth compared with a fireplace. Chimney for a nose, and his nose compared with a chimney because of the smoke. Smoke also coming out from his nose and fire coming out from his mouth. And a Relio Trulio daggers on his toes, and there were a sharp nail also he had. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of beers, and ink and blink chased lines down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a race, but Custard cried for a nice, safe cage. Now the fourth stanza. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of beer. So in the first line, the poet shows that Belinda was very bold. She was a very brave, and it means without fear. She had no any kind of fear for someone or for something because she was a very bold. Barrel full of beer means she was a without fear. She had no fear. And ink and blink. Now poet is showing how ink and blink, they both were brave. Because what they can do, they could chase lions down the stairs. It means till the down the stairs, they could chase the lions also. And the mustard, it means that a yellow dog. What he could do? He was as brave as a tiger in a race. Race means anger. It means the poet is comparing the angry tiger with this yellow colored dog or mustard. So they are also similarly used because the poet is comparing this dog with the angry tiger, and he is saying that the mustard, the yellow dog, he was as brave as a angry tiger. Rage means anger. But Custard cried, but that Custard, that dragon always cried, always wept for a nice, safe cage. Belinda tickled him. She tickled him unmerciful. Ink, blink and mustard. They rudely called him Percival. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon at the Relio Trulio cowardly dragon. Now in this stanza, what the Belinda is doing? Belinda moved her fingers on the dragon's body without mercy. It means with a cruelty, she was moving her fingers on the body of a dragon. Tickled means moved fingers. Unmerciful means without mercy. Daya nirdayata say in Hindi we can say. Without showing any kindness to dragon. Ink, blink and mustard. And now what the three pets were doing? They were laughing at the dragon because he was just searching a safe place for himself. So they always laugh at him. Ink, blink and mustard. They rudely called him Percival. Percival was a warrior, a Yodha tha, and he was not brave. So these three pets, they were calling him by Percival because he was not brave. He was always cried. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon, and these three pets were laughing. And where they sat? They sat in that little red wagon. They had already studied that Belinda had 4 pets plus red wagon also. So these three pets, they sat in wagon and they were laughing at a dragon. And what Belinda was doing? She was moving her fingers on the body of a dragon. At the Relio Trulio cowardly dragon. So why the poet has used this Relio and Trulio to make the rhythm in this poem? Only for this. So he has used these words for the cowardly dragon. Belinda giggled till she shook the house, and Blink said, "Wick, which is giggle for a mouse." Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age. When Custard cried for a nice, safe cage. Now in this stanza, the first word is giggle. Giggle means laugh. And shook means shook the house. What is the meaning of this line? It means the way of Belinda's laughing. She had such a very strange way, because when she laughed, it was looking like that her house began to move. Belinda giggled when Belinda laughed, and she not stopped till her house start moving or start to shaken. The way of Belinda's laughing was very strange, and she was laughing such a loud way, and it was looking like that her house start to shaken. हिलने लग जाता था उसका house. And Blink said Wick, and Wick is a laughing sound word, and Blink was making a sound Wick. Wick is a sound word, and when poet is using sound word, that poetic device is onomatopoeia. Suppose in a line there is a sound word written, it means that an onomatopoeia is used in that line. Which is a giggling for a mouse, and when the Blink was laughing and he was making this big sound, it means that he was also laughing. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age, and what the ink? Who was ink? That the little kitten, and the Blink was grey mouse, and the Mustard was yellow dog. Ink and Mustard, what they were doing? They were with a rudely asked his age, dragon's age. They both were asking to dragon about his age. When Custard cried for a nice safe cage, and again what the dragon was doing, he was always searching a nice safe place for himself. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound, and Mustard growled, and they all looked around. Meouch, cried Ink, and oh, cried Belinda, for there was a pirate climbing in the window. Now in this stanza there is a turning point. Till that the three pets were very brave, and that Custard he was not brave, he was a coward. But now this is the turning point. As they heard a nasty sound, nasty means such a very bad sound or unpleasant sound. Suddenly, unexpectedly, they heard a bad sound, a very unpleasant sound. So because when they heard this sound, they all became very worried. And Mustard, so how they behave when they heard this sound? Mustard means that a dog. He started to growl, it means started to make a loud sound. And they all looked around, and they all were looking around, because they wanted to know that from where this unpleasant or bad sound coming. Meouch, cried Ink, and that kitten made a sound, that is a meouch. Again onomatopoeia is used. When in a line there is a sound word given, it means onomatopoeia poetic device is used. Cried Ink, and oh, cried Belinda, and Belinda also made a sound, that is a oh. For there was a pirate, and why they all were behaving in such a strange way? Because there was a pirate. Pirate means sea robber. Sea robber. Because suddenly they saw like that there was a sea robber entered from window. Window means window. It means from their window there a pirate coming into the Belinda's house. For there was a pirate climbing in the window, and because there was a pirate, there was a sea robber, and he was entering, he was climbing on the window. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right hand. Now, with this pirate had two pistols, one in right hand and one in a left hand. And he had in his teeth a cutlass bright. Cutlass means short sword, we can say. In Hindi we can say katar, choti talwar. And in both hands he had pistol, and in his mouth there was a short sword or cutlass, katar. It means now they all could understand that he had entered in for to kill themselves, to kill all them. Because of how he understand? Because he had pistol and a cutlass also. His beard beard was black, one leg was wood, and his beard was black and one leg was wood, and his one leg is made up of wood. It means artificial leg. And it was clear that the pirate meant no good. And now anyone can understand, because of he had the pistols and he had a cutlass also, because he had not come for a good thing. It was a clear, and clearly they could understand that the pirate meant no good. It means with a very bad intention he entered into the Belinda's house. Belinda wailed and she cried, "Help! Help!" But Mustard fled with a terrified yell. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household, and a little mouse blinked. Strategically, mouse hold. Belinda paled. Pale means her face become yellow because of the fear, because of the afraid, because when she saw the pirate with the pistols and cutlass, so her face become yellow color because of the fear. Belinda paled and she cried, "Help! Help!" because they all were in a danger situation. So Belinda started to cry, "Help! Help!" But Mustard fled, and suddenly what Mustard, it means what the dog has done. Suddenly he escaped only himself that time. But earlier we studied like that the all three pets were very brave. But now what he was doing, he was escaping from that pirate only himself. Mustard fled, so suddenly he escaped with a terrified yell. Yell means sudden short cry. So shortly he made a sound, and later than what he had done, terrified means very afraid. He was also very afraid. He was also very feared. And ink, and what the ink had done, ink means that a kitten. He slipped down to the bottom of the household, and that kitten went into his house at the bottom of the house. And a little mouse blinked. Strategically, mouse hole, and blink, that mouse also went into his hole. It means the three, they all left Belinda alone in front of the pirate. But that dragon was there with the Belinda. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clank and a jangling scream, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. But had jumped Custard, but Custard had not left the place. He stood there for the help of Belinda, and what he started to jump on the pirate. Jumped Custard and snorting. Snorting means suddenly he started to make a horrible sound. Because when he will make horrible sound, maybe that pirate will be feel afraid. Snorting like an engine, and he was making horrible sound just like a engine. Clashed his tail, and he started to hit with the help of his tail. वो अपनी टेल से उसको मारने लग गया, हिट करने लग गया. Like irons in a dungeon, just like that irons hit in a prison or a cell. Now again like is used, it means simile is used. Which poetic device? Simile, because the poet is comparing this dragon's tail with the irons in a dungeons. With a clatter and a clank and a jangling scream, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. Now again in the last line also simile used. Again the poet is comparing, he went at the tiger. It means that a dragon was hitting on the pirate just like robin at a worm. Robin is a bird and worm means insect. छोटे छोटे जो कीड़े होते हैं ना, just like a robin bird attacks on the insect. In the same way, Custard, that a dragon also attacks on the pirate. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit. and a custard gobbled him every bit. Now in this stanza, grog. What do you understand by grog? Grog is a drink or we can say a type of beer. Is a type of beer or is a type of drink. So the pirate had a drink also. This grog also in his pocket. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped. Gulp means suddenly he swallowed a grog. Grog means beer. So he took out from his pocket this grog and swallowed. From his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets and after drinking this grog, he fired 2 bullets from his both pistols because he had in left and right hand 2 pistols and suddenly he fired because he wanted to kill the dragon. But unfortunately they didn't hit. But these bullets didn't hit at the dragon. It means he missed his target because his target was the dragon. He wanted to kill the dragon but his target was missed. And a custard gobbled him. Every bit. Gobble means swallow. But what the custard had done? The custard killed the pirate and he cut into small pieces and all the pieces he swallowed. It means how the custard was brave, how the dragon was brave. He killed the pirate and he swallowed all the pieces of the pirate's body. Every bit means small pieces he swallowed. Belinda embraced him, mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and blink in a glee and guided around the dragon that ate the pirate. Now in this stanza till that the pirate was killed by the dragon and as he had killed the dragon, all the 3 pets came there. Belinda embraced. Belinda hugged dragon because she was very happy because that was the dragon who saved her life. Belinda hugged him, mustard licked him and what the mustard was doing? The yellow dog licked. Licked means चाटने लगा उसको. No one mourned for his pirate's victim. No one was, they all were feeling very great for that pirate's victim because the dragon, he had proved his bravery because he had killed the pirate. Ink and blink in glee. Glee means with joy, happy. Ink and blink, they both were very happy and guided. Guided means moving in a around or moving in a round shape. And what the all 3 have started because of they wanted to show their happiness for the because he killed the pirate. They started to move in a circle shape or move in a round shape. And among themselves who was there? Dragon was there. Around the dragon that ate the pirate and there was the dragon who ate the pirate. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard, I would have been twice as brave if I had not been flustered. And up spoke Ink and up spoke Blink. We would have been 3 times as brave as we think. And Custard said, I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. Now in this stanza, in the earlier stanza, the all 3 were very happy. But later then they understood that now, if we will repeat again and again, Belinda will think that we are not brave. But what they wanted to tell her, they wanted to tell her that we are also brave. So now in this stanza, what they are saying? But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. So the first moment started to speak Mustard, that the yellow dog. And how he was expressing his bravery in front of all. I would have been twice as brave. It means I am also brave. It means more than 2 times than the dragon. It means dragon is not brave, but I am twice times, 2 times more braver than the dragon. If I had not been flustered, but actually that time flustered means I became confused. Because when I saw that a pirate, I became confused. So because of this confusion, I left that place. Otherwise, I am 2 times braver than the dragon. Now the same thing repeated by the Ink and Blink also. It means that a kitten and mouse also repeated the same thing that we are also very brave. And up spoke Ink and up spoke Blink. We would have been 3 times as brave braver than the dragon. And the custard said, and now how the dragon said. Custard means dragon. He said that I quite agree. It means I completely agree that you all are braver than me. That everybody is braver than me. Now he is saying that I know that other than me all are very brave. Belinda still lives in her little white house with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her Relio Trulio like pet dragon. And in this stanza is repeated in the starting also the same, that Belinda still now also Belinda lives in her little white house, and who was there with herself, 4 pets were there and a red wagon also. With her little black kitten, her little grey mouse, her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her Relio Trulio like a pet dragon. Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of beers and ink and blink, chase lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a race, but Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cave. This stanza also repeated, but at the end now, the poet means to say like that the end also the same situation is there. But the thing is that whenever there is a condition when they have to show their bravery, that time the remaining 3 pets became coward and only the dragon, who is actually the real brave person, that time only he faced this situation and he killed the pirate or any other things whatever in front of themselves there. So Belinda is as bold as, and she had not fear, she has not any kind of fear for anyone or for anything. And the ink and blink, they can chase lions till the downstairs, and that the mustard, that the tiger is as brave as that a dog is as brave as a tiger in a race, as an angry tiger. But now also that dragon always keeps a safe place for himself. Now we will discuss about the poetic devices. So first of all, rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme, see the first stanza, last word is house and the second last word is mouse. So A, then a wagon and dragon. So B. So the rhyme scheme is A, B. Then the next poetic devices is alliteration. Rhyme scheme is A, B. Okay. Now then the next poetic devices is a alliteration. Alliteration means when in a line 2 or more than 2 times consonant sound is repeating, that is known as a alliteration. Now alliteration, see there, this is the 4th stanza. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of beers. B sound is repeating 4 times. They are given Belinda, brave, barrel and beers. So B sound is repeating. It means that is a alliteration. In other stanzas also alliteration we can see. Then the next is a assonance. Assonance means when in a line 2 or more than 2 times vowel sound is repeating. Vowel sound is repeating, that is known as a assonance. And assonance you can see the second line of first stanza. Little, kitten and little. E sound is repeating. I given, but we will not focus on I. We will focus on sound. E sound. These all 3 words are making E sound. So that is known as a assonance. Then the next is a simile. Simile also already we have discussed during the explanation. Again I am telling you. 4th stanza, 3rd line, mouth like a fireplace. It means dragon's mouth, just like a fireplace. So when we are comparing between 2 things with using like or as, जब हम 2 चीज में कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, but the thing is that there should be like or as. दोनों वर्ड में से एक वर्ड होना चाहिए. That is a compulsory. So this poetic devices is known as a simile. Then the next is a onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia means when in a line there is a sound word. Sound word. This is a meouch and o comparison. That is a chimney for a nose. This is the imagination of the poet. That poet has used a chimney word for the dragon's nose because from his nose smoke was coming out. So that is, it means when we are comparing, imaginary comparison between two things without using like or edge. That is a metaphor. Third stanza, third line. Chimney for a nose. This is the example of a metaphor. Clear? So now with this poem is completed.